The widow of a Lexington attorney who was hit and killed while out cycling late last year has now filed a lawsuit against the man who's charged with his murder.
Police say Odilon Paz Salvador was under the influence when he crashed into Mark Hinkel on his bicycle in Scott County last May. Hillary Thornton explains why Salvador's employer is also named in the lawsuit.
The widow of Lexington attorney Mark Hinkel was inside the courtroom for a hearing in the lawsuit she has filed against her husband's accused killer. Attorneys for Odilon Paz Salvador saying his wife, Joy Paz, should not have to testify, citing spousal testimony privilege.
Talk specifically about the fact that the wife can't be compelled to testify at all with regard to events that occurred after the date of the marriage.
While acknowledging the rule, Hinkel's attorney saying Joy Paz could be questioned on topics not pertaining to events during her marriage. Hinkel's attorney then asking that Paz Salvador's wife at least show up for the deposition.
I would have to be very careful about what I would ask Joy. I would be very careful not to ask her about the communications between she and her husband. But she's not immune. There's not a cloak of immunity that she gets to hide from us entirely.
The judge agreeing that Paz must go to the deposition, but that her attorneys can object to certain questioning. Also discussed at the hearing, various documents requested from Joy Paz, including her husband's immigration and employment records.
There's cases on point that talk about tax records and other miscellaneous records. They're not created as the result of the marital relationship.
Attorneys say they are still trying to identify Paz Salvador's employer, who is also named in this lawsuit, claiming they provided or sold the accused killer alcoholic beverages and facilitated him driving under the influence on the day of Hinkel's death, making them partially responsible. Hillary Thornton for the Fox 56 10 o'clock news.
Paz Salvador is scheduled in court tomorrow for a hearing in his criminal case.